Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am sharing with you today how to take your daily, everyday highlight and contour into a more nighttime look with just a few easy steps to kind of amp up that look. So that's something you need to know. Hang tight. Okay, so like I said, we're going from day to night with today's video. So as you can see, I have my normal everyday highlight and contour using Maskcara Beauty, and I'm going to amp up this look for a nighttime. So a quick tip I have, if I know I'm going to be doing a nighttime look later, I will use a matte mid-tone shade and just do a single wash over my lid for my daily eyeshadow that day. Just because I think it really helps me kind of transition to that night look a little bit faster. So that's a little tip for you. But the first things we're going to do is we're just going to touch up our highlight and contour. And the first thing we're going to do is brighten up the eye. I'm going to use the 30-second hack brush and my palette today. These are the colors we're going to be using. And I'm going to take my under eye brightener a shade brighter because I want that to really pop. This is the shade Moonlit, and underneath my eye currently I have White Peach, which is great for an under eye brightener when I use a mango highlight, which I do. But this is just gonna step it up one more step. Okay, so see how much brighter that is? I'm gonna bring that along the sides of my nose as well, and I'm gonna do the other side. And this is just gonna add a little bit more dimension, a little bit more pop to that look. If you hear my dog, we work together in the afternoons. Okay, so that is there. The next thing we're going to do is take our contour up. Now actually, I'm going to step out of that palette and go into a much darker shade. I'm going to use a shade called Astoria. I usually use Ash, so this is actually a step up from that. So I'm just darkening up my contour, again using the 30-second hack brush, and I'm just darkening up, making it a little bit more bold. And then I will show you a tip for the cheekbone contour. So you can see I have a natural contour there. I used my average shade, which is Ash. I'm going to load up with a much darker shade. I'm going to use that Astoria. I'm going to switch over to the detail hack brush and watch what I do here. I'm going to come by the bottom of my contour line and I'm going to make a dark stripe there. By doing this, I'm making a sharper contour line. And then I'll kind of blend it up with the other side. But I'm not going to blend it too much because I want it to be stark. I want it to be sharp. And then I'm going to take my highlight shade for my jaw, which is White Peach, and kind of drag it under and see how sharp that contour line just got. I'm just going to add a little bit more and kind of blend it up because I want that line to be really pronounced. Yeah? Much more pronounced, much more chiseled. Let's take it to the nose here. Did I grab my brush for nose contour? Doesn't seem like I did. So we're actually going to keep with the detail hack brush and that Astoria contour. And we're going to take it right down the sides of our nose. I did not contour my nose today. It is not something I do every day. And I'm just going on the sides of my nose lightly. Then we're going to take that Moonlit highlight that we put under our eye We're gonna run it right down the center of my nose. Try to make that as straight as you can. That highlight is just as important as the contour that you're placing there. And then try not to overblend. This is gonna give us the appearance of a much slimmer nose. And then we're going to move on to blush. I am going to use a rather bold color, and I'm going to take the dome end of my 30-second hack. This is Saffron. And I'm just going to take it right above my contour line and blend it out. Keeping that under eye area pretty bright. And then I'll take my my B-squared brush and kind of soften it. But a nice bright look. Now for my brows, they're already filled, so what we're going to do is take that small end of our detail hack brush and just do a little prep work on our brows. Clean up any grow out we might have. Okay, so we've cleaned up our brows. Let's move on to eyes. So as I said, I used a pretty neutral shade for my transition shade. I use the shade Bird. It's just a warm brown. So I'm gonna just dip back into that and clean it up and just kind of swirl that into the crease and above and just darken it up a little and kind of clean it up if there was ever any creasing or anything. And I'm using the eyeshadow everything brush. Okay, now, since we're going day to night, we're gonna take a darker shade on the outer corner. I'm using the shade Philly. It's a warm brown color, it's so pretty. And I'm just gonna deepen that crease and come under the eye a bit. Just darkening that outer corner and then under the eye again. I'm not going any further than the center of my eye with this outer corner. And already you can see how much more smoky it is. Now, for my center lid, I'm gonna grab some sparkle. This is the shade Ginger, and I'm gonna switch over to the Blend and Tap brush, and I'm gonna pat that from the inner corner toward the center to give myself some shine and some glitter. I'm getting a bit of fallout on this, so I'm going to show you a little tip. Take the fluffy end of your brush and let it catch any fallout as you're patting it on. It kind of makes it hard to hold the palette though. Okay. How pretty that is. Just a nice pop. I'm going to switch over to the other side of it and just kind of blend everything together. Now, last step will be for eye base. We're just going to do some lashes here. I'm going to just put mascara on. I use this Voluminous Double Extend by L'Oreal Paris, and it is fantastic. It has a fiber primer, so it does great things for length and volume. And then we'll do lips and we're out of here. how pretty that is. It's just such a nice drugstore mascara. It makes a huge difference. And then our last but not least would be lips. I have been using a gorgeous shade that I can't find now because I put it down in the shade Saffron. And it's the same color I put on my lips as on my cheeks. And I normally use a brush, but it's so versatile, you can just use your finger. A nice bold lip to go with that bold eye, because I don't like to follow the rules. It's such a pretty color. But that's it, how you can take your easy daytime highlight and contour over to the night for a date night or whatever you might be doing. Just a few quick steps, and you could always add lashes or something like that if you're going a little bit extra mile, but just super easy. Brighten up your highlight, darken up your contour, fix up those eyes just a little bit, and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the videos that you see here, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when my next video comes out, and I so appreciate every single one of you. Have a good week.